Okay, we're back with part 2 for Spiderwort wildflower spiderwort. I did the first part 5 weeks ago, and you'll be able to see it in its entirety. But this is today I'm just going to do a little follow-up here. This thing has still got 2 little blooms on it. You see how beautiful they are. You remember me mentioning in my first video, the spiderwort, I consider it to be one of the most beautiful wildflowers there ever is. It has that ultraviolet bloom. That is ultraviolet, and in the right light, when it's in full bloom, it always throwed off so much ultraviolet back at me. It hurt my eyes like a blue light, like if you were looking at a blue light. But maybe it doesn't affect some people like that. But anyway, here we are, the 14th day of August, and this thing still got 2 little blooms on it, but it's about done. You can see all these capsules are spent. There might be one right there that's not spent. They're spent. That's been blooming since the 3rd week in June, so it's over 7 weeks this thing's been blooming. It's had a tremendously good summer bloom, and this is if you want a flower for your flower bed, especially in a semi-sunny area where it just gets morning sunshine, because these are a morning bloomer, by 1 o'clock it'll be done blooming. This is the baby, and the old ladies of my day when I was a kid, 50, 60, 70 years ago, this was one of the favorites in the ladies' flower beds of their especially in the wildflower gardens. Ladies used to have wildflower gardens, and you can see these are all spent. This is spiderwort, and I'm going to show you these clusters can be eaten. Well, the whole entire plant's edible. I have ate it for spring greens. In the spring when it comes up, I don't especially like it. There's a lot of other spring greens that I think are better tasting, but it is edible. You can take this here flower bloom right there and pinch it off and stir fry these bloom and the little buds and everything, and cook them like you would pumpkin blossoms, and that's good. Now, this is the spiderwort. It's done. I'm not going to come back to it. We're going to leave this right here. We'll shut you down for a second. We're going to walk about 60 yards to another flower, which I'm going to say is the cousin to this, and you're going to see why when I show it to you. And it's beautiful as well. It's a wildflower, and it's a morning bloomer. By 1 or 2 o'clock, it'll be done blooming too, and you're going to see the resemblance. It's edible as well. Let's go over there.